Oftentimes, a girl child is prepared for marriage quite early while the boy is neglected. Do you think that such negligence can contribute to marital crisis?
Boy child. It does, unfortunately. We have a lot of problems today because of this question that you have just asked. Many of our so-called husbands, at times I tell myself that they are better off on their mother's lap, still sucking their mother's breast, because they are not man enough to run their families. You can imagine a man that cannot take any decision until he goes back home or call his parents or his mother to ask questions. And so we have a lot of that problem. And it's actually from inception. A girl child, naturally, we have a culture that makes a girl child, prepared for marriage. Because when you have a 3-year-old girl, she's already backing her dolly baby, calling the dolly baby name, plaiting the baby's hair, doing things, feeding the baby. But a man child will just, especially when he's an intelligent boy, is good to go. Nobody's teaching him, nobody's training him, nobody's telling him what to do. And like, we were discussing earlier, it's important that we start preparing our children, both the boy and the girl, for marriage right from the home, right from their inception. We don't train people for marriage in school. You don't get that in the 4 walls of any university. Neither do you get it in the Sunday school. You can get it. Is only from home that you can teach your child how to, be a good man and how to be a good wife. And the bulk of the training is actually from you. Your character, your attitude at home, the way you comport yourself between husband and wife. That means I'm talking about parents now. The way you comport yourself. When children see you, they want to be like you. I remember years ago when we were running the bakery, we had many staffs, and one of our staffs walked up to me and said, "Mommy, I'm not going to marry." I said, "Why?" He said, "But seeing you and daddy now, it's like I want to change my mind." I said, "Marriage can be interesting. Marriage can," because he grew up in a home where daddy and mommy are always fighting. So, when you are doing that, obviously, you are laying a precedent that your children will follow. Because many times, even if you don't say anything, what you do matters a lot. But when they see love between, I was preaching somewhere, and I was telling them that there's a little girl that they said, "What is your daddy's name?" He said, "My daddy's name is Mr. Stupid." Why? Because when daddy comes home, everybody's stupid. Mommy's stupid, auntie's stupid, everybody. So my daddy's name is Mr. Stupid. So when this type of boy grows up, do you understand?
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Okay. So training a man child is very, very important. Because a man child, the Bible says, is the head of the family. Look at the head. What are the things that you can see in the head? Eyes. So as a man, you are the visionary of that house. It's you. That's what the Bible says. Forget about whatever society is saying. We are following the Bible. The Bible says you are the head. So you have the eyes. You are the eyes. You are the one to see for the family. In the ears, you are the one to hear and know what is trending. What is the society saying? What are we supposed to do? How do we move forward? Your ear, your nose, ability to perceive. Some parents, their children are already addicted in school. They've driven them out before they even know. Because they were not perceiving anything. You have your child, you put your child in a school, you have never gone there to pay visit to say my child is in the West, is in this country. Those are things that people do and destroy the ones coming behind us. And what's your mouth? Your mouth has to speak. You speak good things about your family. Speak good things to your wife. Praise your wife before your children. Praise your children. Praise. I was in a club where I was teaching teenagers, and one boy said to me, "My father has never praised me before. He has never praised me before. I've done everything to make him say, I'm doing well." No, he never says so. So as a man, there's so many things a man-child needs to learn. And it's his father that will train him. Because if his father is not like that, I don't know if I should say this. I was also reading, I read a lot there. I was reading an article, and the guy said he grew up in a home where the father was always molesting the mother, always beating her up, to the extent that the mother did not have a voice again. She just keeps quiet, and then, just sad all over the house, walking, sluggishly and all that. And the father will call him, being and the only son in the house, and said, "This is how to train women. You must make sure they don't overpower you." And then the boy grew up and got married too. Fortunately, got married to a good woman that does not have any faults. But because of his indoctrination, maybe he gets home and food is not ready, you just slap the girl. Because that was what the father taught him. Until one day, the girl now, they were in the room, and there was this rat that was disturbing them. And then she said, "This rat, okay, I will get a rat poison and then just put it around the house." So she got a rat poison, gave the rats, and after some days, the whole house was smelling. And the man came in and said, why is it everywhere? Why is everywhere smelling? And the girl said, "It must be the rat that I killed." The guy didn't believe her. Eventually, she looked around and found the rat and brought the rat out and took the rat. It now dawned on the guy that this is the girl cooking my food. What if she put small poison inside the food, and this is how I will die? At that point, he had a change of mind. But thank God the girl had been praying. The girl had been praying. She said she had been praying. So he just, he dropped and was crying and was begging. But he still had to go for counseling to remove all those things that his father had drummed into his head. So a man-child is very, very significant.